It wasn't just Democrats, but Republicans across the country blasting President Trump last week for suggesting that Russia did not interfere in the 2016 U.S. elections. Was it lasting damage, though, to his presidency? From the right, Mark Davis of 660 AM The Answer, and from the left, Rich Hancock from virtualnewscenter.com.
Thanks, Jason. Good Sunday morning, everybody. What a difference a few days make. Coming out of the fresh week, let's say Monday of this past week, one would have thought the Helsinki press conference performance was going to be the end of the Trump presidency. Treason, said John Brennan. Asteroids hurtling toward the earth. Now, I'm not going to guess that my buddy Rich Hancock will give him a big A+ on that news conference, but have we toned it down and come off the ledge a little bit that somehow this was treason, indicative of some massive moral flaw that will be his unraveling?
Former CIA Director John Brennan said that he believed the actions of the president in Helsinki at that press conference were tantamount to treason. I don't know if I agree, because I don't know if I can define treason quite as clearly as Director Brennan can. But what I can see is what I did see with my own two eyes. I saw obstruction of justice in Helsinki. I'll tell you why exactly, Mark. Because, quite simply, the president denied what the intelligence community has told him about the crime committed against this country in 2016, which was interference by the Russian government in our election.
So, first of all, that's been laid fairly well bare. He accepts the intelligence findings now. But let's spend a moment.
Does he really?
I wear your skepticism proudly. But this notion that intel must be taken at scriptural value. Didn't a guy you like, Michael Moore, hammer George Bush in an entire film for actually believing intel? I mean, it seems like one of these things is not like the other.
George Bush believed Michael Moore's skepticism about intel because the intel was about weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, which no one could prove.
Kind of like
Kind
of like collusion, kind of like obstruction of justice, kind of like the Russians having anything to do with the turnout of this election.
I saw obstruction of justice when the president denied what the intelligence community told him next to a foreign adversary. From the left, I'm Rich Hancock, virtualnewscenter.com.
Go figure. We see things differently. It's kind of what the segment's about. From the right, Mark Davis, 660 AM The Answer.